So, one of the things I've been working on today is a bit of a transformation to the realistic park here in Planet Coaster. We had a civil engineer in the comment section of our last video. It was only one comment, but it spawned me to spend absolutely hours upon hours creating what was, I think, a good addition. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this. We'll get onto the build of the coaster in a little bit, but for now, let me show you Pirate Mountain. Dun, dun, dun. Look at this. So, in the corner of my park here, I've now built a little mountain. I mentioned a civil engineer got into the comment section and said this coaster would never survive. And this is the realistic coaster series. So I thought, you know what? Let's add a mountain. I really didn't want to add a mountain. So it was a nice challenge. So I think I'm happy with it. So let me know what you think of it down in the comment section, obviously. So we're going to start off this video by riding this coaster again. Now that it's been, had a mountain put in front of it. There are some fairly annoying sections like this cement thing. I have to kind of keep removing track supports because I don't know what's going on here. But look at this. There you go. We just have to pretend that's supported. But yeah. So the log flume also comes around this bit, which is kind of interesting. You kind of just hop on board, go up here. I'm not going to do the log flume again because most of this ride is underground. But there is a bit. There you go. It's pretty cool. There you go. You've seen this before. Ooh. Pretty awesome. But yeah, this mountain has a bit of story behind it. So the idea originally was the pirates were here. We don't know why. And they're looking for something. As you can see, we started off with the pirate theme over in this section. They had little camp bases, and now this all seems rather trivial to the mountain in the background. So a bit of a theme crossover. There's like Western theme and then pirates. Not really sure what's going on, honestly, but I don't mind that. That's kind of okay. It's kind of up to the person visiting the park to decide the story. But we've got a little camp up here. As you can see, this guy at the start of the video was looking out onto the glass bottle, which is pretty cool. Some stuff, some lights going on there. You get to, when you're on the coaster, this breaks here. So you get a good look at this stuff, which is kind of cool. Also down here, I go take a look at this. This is one guy. I really like this section. This is pretty cool. So there's like one guy in one section. And the skull. That is actually a skull underground. And this guy is trying to suss it all out, and there's obviously these kind of archways, and obviously you put plants and stuff in, the lights. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a bit of a mystery, and it's kind of open-ended. The other thing I've done as well is added the pirate captain, which we need a name for. So if you want to get in the comment section and give me a name for that, that'd be great. But yeah, for those of you that are eagle-eyed, you might have noticed that our lights lighting up this mountain, we've got a bit of a problem. The sun is right there, so this was all in pitch black before. So what I've done, kind of an interesting thing about Planet Coaster, you can put lights within the mountain, as you can see, and it kind of shines on to the rock on the other side, if that makes sense. It shines on the outside. Kind of a weird way of highlighting things in shadows. I can't really easily. Maybe I can actually. Can I find a light? Here we go. Let's pick up this one. So if I delete this, you'll see what I mean. So if I delete that, there you go. And imagine everything lit up right now plunges into shadows. But if I just do undo, there you go. So it's a little minor adjustment, but collectively it makes a big difference, and you can kind of see the mountain a little bit more. So this represents the captain possessed by the skull behind. Ooh, it's pretty spooky. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know. I just kind of did it. But like I said, let's test out the ride here and see how this looks in first person view. So we want to be, let's go with, there we go. Let's go for it. So there is a rather large chain lift up to the top, but it's quite fast, so I don't mind it too much. Okay, we're at the top. All right, here we go. Man, this is kind of cool. So we've got a little section up here. This is awesome. Oh, that's cool. Oh, no. Awesome. That's so cool. Woohoo. Wow, that's... And there you go. Man, I think that works quite well, going up the mountain and kind of going through the tunnel and suddenly dropping like that. I think that works really well. Now, the other kind of awkward thing here, oh, I forgot to test the log room here, is obviously because I'm at the edge of the map, obviously this side, it's a bit of a cube, a bit of lots of right angles, and it doesn't look like a natural mountain. But I mean, if you guys didn't notice it up until the point that I showed you, I'm a happy man, because I think that kind of works like that. It's obviously a fake mountain, but nobody in the park knows that. It's all built for the dream. Anyway, moving along to this end of the park where we need to continue building some cool rides, I got a Planet Coaster roller coaster in mind, and that is Enigma. Which is a stand-up coaster. So it's kind of a really unique roller coaster in that you stand up rather than sit down or get lifted up. So I definitely wanted to put this in the park here. I think this would be really, really interesting to have. So let's make this work. Here we go. So we're going to start off, and let me just... Can we, like... Yeah, we can kind of see what's going on. You can see you kind of stand up. It's kind of an odd concept, but there we go. That's what we're going to do. I'll build the coaster, and I'll catch you up once we've done a little bit. All right, so a couple of things here. As you can see, I've changed the color of the track to red. I thought it'd be kind of an interesting little change of color. Also, look at these dummies actually stood up. And that thing between... I mean, that just looks uncomfortable. Who would go on this? That looks terrible. That looks absolutely terrible. But here we go. It's in Planet Coaster, and we're building it. So I wanted to make sure we got away from the coast a little bit here. So as you can see, I've changed it. I did want to have it obviously go up fairly high, but this is by no means the fastest coaster in our park. It's actually a little bit smaller than most of our coasters, but it's a stand-up coaster, so I didn't want to do anything too mad and crazy. So yeah, let's just watch this unfold, because this will be fun. Nice. There you go. No. Alright, let's actually build this. Alright, so I've actually gone on an absolute rampage, honestly. This is a little unlike me. So I've made a whole coaster kind of without you guys. And honestly, I'm just kind of interested to see what the results are. I've played around a little bit with it. I haven't actually had a full run through yet. But this first bit, I did a few tests, and you'll see in a second. So let's go through it all together. But this is a really, really cool looking coaster, and I think the rating, hopefully, should be pretty good. But let's start the test, and let me just show you and walk you through a little bit about this this coaster here. So as you saw at the beginning, we've got this little kind of side hill climb thing. Obviously, like most things, we'll do the scenery and stuff away from the video, but here we go. So a little section here to get us started. So you go down, you dip. Oh. And here we are at 10 miles an hour. Going back up. Excitement rating at 10. Fear at 3. Nausea, like, that's so good. Then we're going to plummet. So here we go. Woohoo! So we go all the way to around 60 miles an hour, which is pretty fast. Pretty ideal for a roller coaster, honestly. Then you go up. This is perfect. I love this bit. I need to smoothen this out a little bit, but I really like that effect. The excitement rating was pretty good there as well. We've got a couple of loops. So we've got the first one, which is a bit smaller. Second one, which is a bit bigger. There we go. Swing around the entry, the hill lift there. All this while standing, by the way. Another loop. Oh, yeah. Kind of a side turn loop here. Bank curve. Oh, it's so good. Spin around. And this bit's quite good. So, whoop. There you go. And back down. Okay, and then we've got some trim brakes just to take off the edge into the entrance. And the ratings are... Yes! Okay, so that was genuinely my first test. We got a 7, under a 5, and less than 3. That is pretty good. Alright, so there's only one thing to do now, and that is actually test it for realsies. So let's hit test. Let's ride this bad boy. Let's actually do a standing little test here. But let's see. Actually, while we're going out, I want to look at the results. So 66 miles an hour was the biggest speed. We do have a lot of max vertical force here of 5 Gs maximum. So I'm going to see if I can take that away a little bit if I can. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and see if we can edit this and make this... Alright guys, so this has been honestly one massive mission for me. So we already had a pretty good rating of around 7 for excitement. But I didn't want the coaster to be 5 Gs. Ideally, 3's about the maximum that I would like. Especially for like a longer coaster. So I've literally spent over an hour trying to perfect this, and honestly, I'm kind of at the point now, if this doesn't work, kind of not gonna bother keep trying. I don't even know, we might have made it worse. So I really hope that's not the case. Anyway, I thought we'd test it here together and ride it and see how we get on. So, wish me luck. Oh, I really hope this hasn't been a massive waste of time. Turn off the light here. Got my light on. Look at the difference that makes. Oh, what an insane light. Oh, live data here. There we go. Okay. Nice. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. Loop looking good. Nice speed. Alright, here we go. Here's the changes. Oh. Nice. Okay, so that was 3 Gs. We hit 4 Gs there. Oh, my word. Okay. Oh, I might need to make some minor adjustments there on that last bit. That was cool. Alright, so... Oh, Oh, okay. So I can't exactly remember the specific number, but we are over 7. And the results... Oh, 4.6. No. All right. So the 4.6G was... Let's have a look here. Probably on... Yeah, this bit here. Okay. All right. So all I can really do is try and soften it up a little bit. But other than that, there's not that much else I can do. Right, let's... All right, guys. Moment of truth. I've literally spent I don't know how long on this today. I haven't even done all the scenery or the paths or anything like that. But all I've wanted to do, above 7 excitement, under 5 fear, less than 3 nausea, ideally, and no less than 4 G's worth of G-force. Because, I mean, you can get like 5, but I really wanted less than that. So here we go. We've already ridden it, so I don't need to ride it again, I don't think. It's quite a cool standing up coaster. Nice. Looking good. I've moved this loop backwards and forwards along this section of track multiple times, by the way, in case you're wondering. This part of the track's awesome. I love this. Another little loop there. Oh, beautiful stuff. Loop this round. This bit has also changed a few times. I'm actually really happy with the design. It's just getting the ratings up. All right, moment in truth. Please, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Woo! Ah, awesome. Okay, so... Oh, it's a good rating, but what about the G-force? So, G-force, G-force. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so the max lateral G-force is 3.5, and the max vertical is a 4. All right. I can deal with that. That's okay. Oh, okay. All right. That's awesome. That's a really good coaster. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'm going to get on and do the other stuff. But if you enjoyed this, please leave a rating. And I'll see you in my next video fairly soon. Take care. Bye-bye.